Bedroom. You opened your eyes due to morning sunrise. You felt some weight on your waist and hot breath fanning over your neck. You looked at your side. Your handsome husband sleeping soundly on his stomach and still holding you in his strong embrace. You remembered that last night when they become one in a true sense, remembering moments from last night. You felt heart rushing to your cheeks. You caressed his hair, which were falling on his forehead. Looking at his peaceful face, you felt blessed to have a husband like him. How he cherished you with his love and care last night. He was too careful and gentle not to go on rough or hurt you. You could feel thumping of his heart and shedding due to his nervousness against your palm last night when they were becoming one, removing all various you. I love you, Taehyung marbled against his forehead before pecking it. You extend your hand to nightstand to take remote and shut the blind after avoid sunrise, which will disturb your husband's sleep. You got up carefully without disturbing his sleep, covering yourself with blanket. You were sitting, taking support of it, looking here and there. You find his shirt lying on the ground. You took it, his shirt, and wore it and left towards washroom to get fresh up. Outside, still wearing his shirt, you went outside towards kitchen to make his coffee. The young stayed in his sleep. It was just 10 minutes. You had left him alone in bed. He started missing your warm touch. He opened his head and remembered last night he sat on the bed, rested his back on the headboard with the until smile on his face. Surely last night was the best night of his life, but he was missing his wife. The young man waited. She could this sadly. He grabbed his pen and after waiting, he went to washroom for freshen up. To some time in kitchen. The young don't tempt me now early in the morning, back hugging and inhaling your sweets, and who was making his coffee in kitchen. You was looking and hot in his black shirt. You good morning wished him with shy smile. The young, this is going to be my official favorite shirt. No one was nuzzling his head in your neck and mumbling against your skin. You know how much it is stable you are looking right now. He pulled you against his chest possessively. That time you felt his beige chest against your back. He was not wearing his shirt. You shuddered under his intense touch. The young could feel you shivering. They marbled against your neck. After last night also you are not used to with my touch. You turned in swift moment to hide your head face in his chest. Young kitten, please stay away from me else I will cancel all our plans to go out for sightseeing. We will end up in was cut when you put your palm on his head with wide eyes. He was looking at you with big grin on his face. The young kissed your palm, staring at your eyes, big two eyes. I love you, kitten. You with soft smile. I love you too. You, where are you going to take me? Removing your palm from his mouth, Young pulled you on his chest and sucked his one arm around your waist. Young, we can go to visit our resort. Then there is small local market. Also, we have private beach carriage. Your cheek with back of his finger. They were sharing an eye locket. Young and concern. Are you okay? I mean, it was our first time. If you are tired, so we can take rest for today. You, it's okay. Turned towards kitchen platform to hide your blushness. You made his black coffee, various tea for yourself. Young was busy back hugging you, keeping his chin on your shoulder. Take sweet nothing. You turned and gave his mug to him. Then come, let's sit outside. You okay? Give me 2 minutes. I will change and then come. You was wearing just a shirt which was reaching to your thighs. Taehyung was crunching his eyebrow, but then realized what you wanted to say, so he replied in Ask voice, bending near your ears. Kitten, I am so much more possessive than you think. There is no one in 5 kilometer radius around of this place. It is just you and me only. You closed your eyes tightly to hide your blush. Lawn. They came outside in the lawn where Taehyung made you sit on his arm on one of their elegant chairs. They were enjoying their moment in front of beautiful cabin. See, you and mom look and see at this. Isn't it beautiful? Showing your family members the beautiful scenery of video call duty. Wow, this is amazing, sister-in-law. Looking at picture of a look of silence. Kim family were in dining room and they have joined a video conference throughout that 70 minutes. Smart TV Gio was filming with anger, looking at the happiness oozing out from her sister Taehyung. Hello, my lovely mother and dumpling sister. Gio raised her face after hearing Taehyung's voice. He was standing behind you, keeping his chin on your shoulder, and he was trying to get out of his grip, passing him wide eyes and with a flushed face. Gio got up from her seat and went back to her room, followed by her grandma. Jiho room, Jiho grandma, Jiho, what happens? Crunching her eyebrow. Jiho, nothing, grandma, with fake smile. Jiho, grandma, Jiho, if you think I can't understand what is going on in your mind, then you are wrong. Don't run behind, which can never be. Was holding her arm, making Jiho to look at her. Taehyung is your husband. He will never let you take your place in his head. So why are you running behind him? You will not get anything. If you run behind him, you will lose whatever in your hands as well. Jungkook can give you everything which you is right now enjoying from her husband. Jiho, grandma, it is nothing like that. Try to convince her grandma, for which she gets strained look from her grandma. Jiho felt a heavy breath. Grandma, Jungkook can never become like Dang. He hold all the power and stated, even if I got married with Jungkook, you will be the one who will rule over this house. I want to be in the place of you venomously. Jiho, grandma, stop it. First get married with Jungkook, then manipulate him with your love. Tell him that stop calling Hong Hong for everything. Automatically everything will come in your hand, which make leaving Jiho to think about her future with Jungkook. Other side, for lunch you cooked grilled chicken, whereas Taehyung tried to help you, or should we say disturbed you at late afternoon. Taehyung took you for showing the resort through helicopter ride. It was beautiful ride. He showed you various type of resort they owned and activities they hold for capturing tourist attention. They had the dinner at one of the famous French restaurant of resort. When they came back to resort, they spent time lying on the hammock which was on the sea, talking sweet nothing on the open sky, starry sky in each other embrace. When Taehyung realized you slept in his embrace, he picked you up, embraced you and took you in bedroom. Bedroom, he covered you with comfort and then sat beside you, taking you in his arm, kissed your forehead, mumbling, I love you, kid. Time skips next day at mountain. Next day, Taehyung took you for trekking group below trail. It was beautiful trail covered with jungle, which led to peak of small mountain, which gave interview of the island and see you. This is so beautiful. Taehyung taking tea with of fresh air. Taehyung is true. I like this place. It is so calm and refreshing. Taking your pictures in its cellar. You show me coming near to him. You been here before casually? Yes, when we opened this video that time I was there, but this time this place looked more beautiful. Tugging your hair and behind your ear, he bent to capture lips in passionate kiss, and you respond, wrapping your arms around his neck. They were kissing each other on the top of mountain, which background of blue waters of Caribbean Sea. Time skips next 2 days. Also, they roam exploring the island and which they tried different culinary culture of the island and water sports. And at night, they use it to make endless out to each other, exploring each other's secret and weakness, and the collapsing in each other, and dipping in deep slumber, dreaming about their bright future. Last day in bedroom, Taehyung, how much early this is when I don't want to go back grumpily today. They were going living this beautiful place. Help us have already loaded their luggage on the edge. Are you okay, Taehyung? Touching his forehead with the back of your finger, like checking if he has any temperature with teasing smell. Kim Mark, Guru, businessman, workaholic, want to escape from his office work. Taehyung, don't think honeymoon is over, means romance is over. Trust me, even in our room, we can celebrate honeymoon every night in Husky. Don't pulling on his chest, wrapping his arm around your waist, carries your cheek with his nose tip. You just shook your head and kept your head down his chest, hiding your flushed face. Even after the passionate and romantic honeymoon, you were still his shy kitten. And that is the thing about you, always made him restless for you. Time skips at Kim Mansion living room. After almost 14 hours of long fight, they reached back to Busan. Last night, their hometown and their family members welcomed them with happy face due to tiredness, and last night, all disappeared to their room immediately after initial greeting. Time skips next morning in the kitchen when you came downstairs for making tea and honey lemon. Mona held your hand and took you to corner. Mona, now tell me, how was his reaction? Teasing, winking at you. Mrs. Kim and Hannah were looking at them from corner of eyes with pressed lips, shaking their head. You, nothing, ma. It is not what you think. Could barely mumble, but your cherry red cheeks told the entire story to Mona. Mona, come on, you at least I have that much trust on my nephew with wide eyes and shake her head. You, ma, blushed profusely, and Mona took you and bear hug. Mrs. Kim and Hannah shared laughter when they saw you and Mona hugging each other from distance. Taehyung signed you from you. Taehyung, when will you return? Folding his collar against his tricep. Taehyung, if you tell, I will not go. Teasing you again, bending your lips and pull you towards himself in December. You, 6 months back, if anybody would have told me that my husband is such romantic, then I would have thought that the person is making a joke of me, especially after your outburst on news tickets of our marriage on day 2. Beginning your eyebrow. Dang, oh God, kitten, even I would have thought the same. I could not have believed that one day I will become such a lovesick puppy in your love with Jekyll and Kanu. But all credit goes to you. You pushed him by chest and fake and I make out. Dang, stop it. We will go late for breakfast and Ben Ma will tease me. Dang, by the way, did you say thank you to Ma, or should I say it pulling your legs again? You shut up, Tang. You are not going to do anything like this with fake anger, brushed face, and wide eyes. Tang, you are irresistible when you get angry. Pull you close to his chest, hit title his head, and capture your lips in passionate kiss. You respond to their kiss with equal passion. Time skips at office. Tang, Kevin Tang went to office, pushed breakfast since early morning. He got a message from Roger. We have two major breakthroughs. He looked at the message with narrow eyes and devil's makeup on his face. Tang also informed Jungkook to be in his cabin and alert 2 p.m. slot for Roger to meet. Roger, sir, as instructed by me, my assistant Kunal stand the nickel phone since he is Kim business house and we give them office phone to be used for official commitment and for security purposes. We install certain apps on the device so our employees don't leak in confidential data. Due to this app, we can scan their device anytime we want. We scanned his device. There was specific message exchange on the day when mom received message from first IP number. His update about finding from his assistant. Taehyung looked at Roger with narrow eyed and rolled face. Roger continued without any emotion, and those messages were between btsjk and Nikhil, where btsjk was asking about available VoIP apps. Taehyung straightened himself and his nose but were flaring with rage, getting teeth his fists, and to control his anger, Taehyung, go on, Roger, I need complete details. Cold and dangerous voice boomed in his meeting room. He moved his concentration on Pism and started rolling it on his desk. Even Jungkook gulped, seeing his elder brother devil out there. His brother was looking at far, but he could feel thunderstorms in his eyes. His other hand was twisted in such a tight that his knuckles became white. Jungkook man, who you have dug grave for yourself. You messed with the minute. They done counter back on Roger. Roger saw this message exchange between these two, switching on the TV after connecting with his phone with HDMI to show the message details. They were hearty 4 lines of message exchange where Jihu was asking about the VoIP apps and Nikhil reply content name of 3 VoIP apps with their download links. There was no message or calls exchange after this between the two. Even his entire background, he looked clean, but how much he know about Miss Jiho is still a mystery from professionality. But this is insufficient. We can't hold Jiho directly accountable for message with this shaking his head, but his concentration on the TV screen, which were showing screenshot from Roger mobile about the message exchange. Roger agrees, sir. That is why we are tracking to track the IP address of for her phone. Once it is done, we will be easily be able to track of these apps we downloaded and use it from our device or not. By tomorrow afternoon, we will have something concentrated against her confirmed confident Jungkook. But if she had used another device, pointing out the possibility. Roger, yes, there is this possibility. In that case, we can trace IP address of every member of Jeho family. Hope she would have used it from her family members. Right now, team is focusing on Miss Jeho number. Also, the institute which she Miss Jeho convinced that she is taking courses actually offered only correspondence courses. There are no in-room classes. Taehyung rubbed his forehead with his finger with the closed eyes on Roger revelation he was trying his best to control his range. Roger, another breakthrough is Miss Mina Joseph. Roger's statement brought all creases on Taehyung's forehead and he narrowed his eyes which have now turned red. He nodded his head, asked Roger to continue. Roger, we start searching for who visited Nikhil house on that day. It was difficult to trace it since there was a bunch of people coming and going outside of the house. We searched on all possible CCTV cameras near the house but it was nothing. At the same time, we are keeping an eye on activities of jkff family. For the same day, we found Miss Mina Joseph leaving house early morning, so we tracked her. There was one medical shop which was around 10 minutes distance from Nikhil home. Captured Miss Mina Joseph visited a small grocery store early morning on that day. Distance between there and Nikhil home is around 25 minutes by road. Why does Miss Mina visit grocery shop which was too far from her home? We are waiting for your permission to tell the owner and helper of that grocery store, explaining his team finding. Taehyung, what do they want? Mobile and cold and Jungkook hung. Let's kick them out of the house. They want to hurt sister-in-law with a range bang his hand on the desk. Taehyung, no Jungkook, we need complete proof right now. They can decline our accusation stating their circumstance evidence and they may try to manipulate you and I don't want any misunderstanding between us because of them shaking his hand and continue in order and told you have time till tomorrow afternoon. I need all solid proofs. Sure, sir, you will get it with confidence. Young, increase home inside security. I don't want anyone going near you. Also set up my meeting with Nikhil for tomorrow. He needs to learn about his image in authority tone. Roger, sure, sir, he will get HR notification within next 30 minutes. Confirmed and left from his cabin. Cook Hang, why are you meeting that Nikhil? He screamed, not understanding the song reason. Stand with Nikhil Taehyung. Lucky you need to know that I am aware about him smoking and cold thunder size. Jungkook and sister-in-law spectrally. Taehyung took deep breath and closed his eyes to relax himself. Jungkook hit the right chord of his heart when Taehyung opened his eyes. They have already turned into soft and calm, no trace of any cold or thunderous feeling. Taehyung, what do you think? Why did I took her for 2 week trip? I mean spending time with her was major reason, but Roger wanted 2 weeks to dig all these details and I wanted to keep you away from the Geo family. I wanted to avoid her emotional involvement with them. And about these all things she will never get to know. I will handle her. He turned his gaze towards Rebek. She will be hurt lucky and I can't let anybody hurt her. Jungkook nodded his head in agreement with smile. He knew his Hong is madly in love with his btsff. Things on our Nikhil phone captured his attention. It was out of notification for next day's meeting with HR manager as his performance appraisal was due in this month. He accepted the meeting invite, but what captured his eyes was the meeting location was set up in Tower 4, 20th floor, where is his work from tower number 2. Aware about sunshine wing of Kim H is also in the tower number 4, 30th floor. He checked thinking this might be just a coincidence. He needed to enter the adjustment building next day. Meanwhile, Kim Mansion Garden, Geo Grandma, I wanted to talk to you something very important. The topic of discussion when she saw you in garden, helping gardener for gardening you alone, and Geo Grandma did not want to miss this opportunity. US Grandma with smile. Geo Grandma, you know right now Meena and Joseph are coming with narrow eyes. US Grandma, I heard when you were telling this to Big Mother, still concentrate on your work, continue dry leaves from rose plant. Geo Grandma, they are coming here for one person and also I need your help in this, gaining all attention from you. Geo Grandma, look you got married with Taehyung and how much happy you are in this house. Now it is our Geo turn. She is your sister and you need to think about her. She also need to get married and settle down, right? Trying to bring the sweetest voice from her vocal cords. You nodded your head trying to understand her point of view. Geo Grandma, so me and Meena were thinking why not two sisters become the daughter-in-law of the same house, finally sent in our thoughts. You Grandma, what are you saying? Widen your eyes with shock. Geo Grandma, Jungkook and Geo will make a perfect pet to put this silent talk in front of your mother-in-laws. Meena and Joseph are coming, but I want you to first start this conversation going on with your mother-in-law since you are their favorite and they will not deny your wish. Tried hard to sign love clubbing grandma to you. You Grandma, how can I? You was dumbfounded with Geo Grandma expectation. Geo Grandma, why you are daughter-in-law of this house? You have some rights. Also, you should think about your sister well-being. Again, try to convince you. I can. Don't forget, you also married with Taehyung in forced marriage. If your mother-in-law can force their elder son, why not their younger one?